Decisions.
Garbage. Your time has come. DDG, your new name is Doodoo Garbage. Make sure for this point forward, y'all put 2 doodoo emojis and a garbage sign next to DDG name.
Fresh off the wake up, I'm going on Twitter because that's what people do. You know, there's about 3 or 4 apps people go on before, you know, they start their day. You know, it's either Instagram, we got Twitter, we got TikTok, we got whatever bank that you are working with, you know, whoever is your bank provider right now. Because you got to check that account. One day you might wake up and there's a milli sitting in your account. You know, I hope to God every day. You know, sadly, the number keeps dropping. Hopefully one day we can get that number back up. Get that number back up to where it needs to be. I'm thinking like 6-7 figures, but I'm going to keep it humble right now and just, you know, keep it in like the 3 or 4 figures. Yeah, I'm scrolling through Twitter, you know, I'm seeing DDG and I'm seeing like a lot of doodoo signs next to the dude's name. And I'm sitting here wondering, did he drop an album? You know what I'm saying? Because I know he in the rap game now. So I'm like, did he drop an album and it flopped that bad where everyone on Twitter is just calling, like I've never seen an artist just get so dragged like that before. So I'm sitting here and I'm going through and, you know, I'm looking at all his music and I'm like, no new album. Why is there a doodoo trash can sign? I'm seeing like, poop and trash. I'm like, yo, did he cheat on his girl again? Cause like, look, don't get me wrong, like Ruby Rose, as a faithful black man, I'm not even gonna speak on it. I come to find out, I'm scrolling through and I see Solluminati. I haven't heard that name in years. I'm like, nah, can't be so. Nah, not King So. You know what I'm saying? Not Mr. That's Tough.
That's tough. That's tough. My guy.
He had YouTube, not just the 2K community, but he had YouTube in a chokehold for so. He went all spiritual, cut his hair and everything, and I was just like, yo, you lost me for a second. But, you know, apparently he's doing his thing with the spiritual soul thing too, because I checked it out. He had a milli with that account. I'm like, yo, one of the most impressive YouTubers, because I thought for sure once he did that spiritual stuff, I'm like, nah, he crazy, he gonna fall off. Come to find out, he started a whole revolution against DDG. I'm not gonna speak on here and pick sides, because, you know, this is 2 grown men, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm not gonna lie, this whole situation has taught me I'd rather take 100,000 loyal supporters than like 2 million followers. You know what I'm saying? Followers, they follow wherever the hype is at. Supporters, they support you no matter what. Supporters, they don't have to be here. They're not being paid to be here. They're not, you know, they don't know you. They're not your friends. They're not your family. They couldn't tell you apart from anyone in the crowd, but they just come in here to support. Just off the kindness of their own heart. But a follower, they follow where the hype is at. They go where the wind tells them to go, where the next hype is. They smell the hype in the air and that's where they go. You know what I'm saying? Because one moment is DDG and Halle are a great couple. Now it's DDG a hoe and he don't even make good music. One moment is DDG dropped the hardest song of all time. Next moment is, bro, gun to your head, name 5 DDG songs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Solluminati dead, fell off the face of the earth, came back on some spiritual one with the universe thing, especially after messing with Ash. If y'all familiar with Ash had that ass. You know, that whole situation just really shows like who really supporting whose supporters are really riding for him, you know? And I hate using the word fans because I feel like when people say fans, it's like these people are beneath you. Whole time, these are the ones who built you up, you know? And that's what I want to do here. I just want to build supporters, you know? I want to keep it humble, walk in humility, walk with Christ, you know what I'm saying? Keep it humble, always acknowledge that everything that I have is because of God. You know, I don't want to sit here and be like, well, the fans acting up again. But those fans are the ones that, you know, put you in these positions. So, but look, that's not the point of the video. I just wanted to go on that little rant. I want to go on that little rant, you know? But the point of the video is I came up with a new idea. Building the summer fit. You know, just random series where I talk on little rants like this with you guys. I tell you about life stories. I tell you about stuff going on in my life. And I build a summer outfit, you know? You know, we talk as I get dressed. It's kind of like a longer get ready with me, basically. But we're building nice summer outfits that hopefully could inspire you and allow you to go out and try it on, put it on, you know? I think summer is one of the hardest seasons to dress in because it's so hot and you have to really watch out for what you wear because you don't want to be out here sweating, you know, drip down in a nice outfit, but the whole fit is ruined and soaked because you're out here sweating. You know what I'm saying? So look, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna build a summer outfit. I'm gonna talk to you guys, try it out with you guys, let it, you know, give you some, let you know a little bit about myself, let you know I'm a personable guy. And yeah, all right, let's get into it. All right, we're gonna build this outfit. Don't have an idea of what I'm gonna build yet, but we're gonna build it. All right, Lock in with me, gang. To build off this summer outfit, we're gonna start with the key essential. One key essential to every summer outfit is the white tee, all right? It's always a white tee. It doesn't matter what it is, it's always a white tee. Not a vintage tee, not one of those wash tees, no. All right, I'm not here to give you fast fashion tips. I'm here to give you my own fashion, you know? I'm not gonna be sitting here throwing on vintage tees, some Eric Emanuels, and then some Jordan 4s. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to give you something that's different. If that's what you came here for, I think there's a door right here. There's a door right here. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it and close it for y'all. Hold on, 1 second. There's the door, okay? But if you're here to just, you know, rock with a young nigga, you start off with the white tee. Most important piece. I'm gonna give you a little backstory, all right? I'm gonna tell you more about myself. I grew up in a Christian household, you know? And growing up in a Christian household, everyone knows. There's that time where you're too young to really wear suits, and your parents don't trust you enough to wear suits because you're gonna damage them and destroy them. So they put you in the little button downs. They put you in a button down and some khaki pants, and they send you off to church. You know what I'm saying? For all my Africans and Jamaicans and maybe even Haitians, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, your parents put you in a button down. Probably it's a size too small. The sleeves only go up to your wrist. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all know what I'm saying. As I grown older, it was really our parents' fault. It was them, you know? There was a lot of items of clothing that I hated wearing, like turtlenecks, certain types of sweaters, button downs, khakis, that now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, honestly, these things weren't that bad. Our parents just had no idea how to style the nigga. They was out here having us dress crazy. It just took me a year to start really investing in button downs. But now that the summer's here, you know, you want to get creative with your style. Get creative with it. Don't just throw on a white t-shirt, some jeans, and, you know, some fresh sneakers and go about your day and then, oh, I'm Mr. Fly, especially with the fitted. Just try and spice it up a little bit. So, the button down, all right? How I ended up on this journey, on this path, is after I graduated high school, you know, I got into fashion around my junior year of high school, you know, just starting. You know, when you start and you start throwing on fits and they kind of look goofy when you look back on them, yeah, that's the type of guy I was. But I really got into it for the girls. Same reason I got into photography. Yes, I do photography. And when I first got into fashion, I'm like, boom. Shorty had found interest in me, you know, and I realized, I was like, man, I really do not put a lot of effort into myself, my appearance, my clothes, and what I wear. So I decided to start doing that. I got into fashion for the bitches. I got into fashion for the bitches. I did. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say, man, I had this inspiration who, you know, my dad was into fashion, he passed it down to me, or, you know, I was inspired by Kanye and this and that. Nah, forget all that bullshit. That's bullshit, man. I ain't do that for them. Kanye wasn't no inspiration. Rocky wasn't no inspiration. I just did that shit for the hoes. I got into this shit for the hoes. Yeah, I said it. Nothing to be ashamed of. But then I fell in love with fashion, you know what I'm saying? I really fell in love with it, putting, you know, clothes and finding out, you know, what works for me and what doesn't. I got into fashion around the time of the hypebeast. So when I found out about hypebeast, that kind of deterred me from dressing like everyone else. You know, when I found out about fashion and I found out about what hypebeast meant, it deterred me from dressing like everyone else. So when I found out that there was an item of clothing that had hype to it, I'd be the type of person to walk in the other direction. I'm like, all right, there was a time that the Air Maxes had mad hype. There was a period of time, I think around 2019, where the Air Maxes had mad hype. I walked in the other direction. You know what I'm saying? I was like, everybody has Air Maxes. No, I'm gonna go put on, you know, something else. And I grew up on Richie Lee. You know, he did the cheaper alternatives. So I found my alternatives. I found cheaper alternatives that worked. That's just, I feel like doing that helped me form my own style. You know what I'm saying? Helped me form my own style away from the hype, away from everybody else, away from, you know, all that hype. You know what I'm saying? I saw Supreme. Supreme was big. I said, you know what? I don't need Supreme to be fly. I don't need Palace to be fly. Great brands though. Great brands. But you don't need them to be fly. Another essential piece, get you some cargo shorts, get you some jorts, some jean shorts. That is a very important piece this summer. That is something that you should look into. You know, I think it's really dope. You know what I'm saying? One thing about these cargo shorts is they long. You know, get you some long shorts. Also, PSA, the reason the belt is around here is because this shorts are not my size. One thing that you should know is if you're gonna get cargo shorts and you kind of want them to be the longer ones and you kind of want a more baggier feel to your shorts and your jorts, size up. Just make sure you get a belt to go with it. First person who ever put me on the Birks, you wouldn't even believe this, was Future Hendrix. Yes, Mr. Hendrix himself. He's the one who put me on the Birks. I just remember seeing him on his feet and I was like, what are those? You know, they look like the grandpa shoes, the little African shoes that the African dads be wearing, the little slides, the little sandals. But I was like, he put that shit on. And the rest was history. You know what I'm saying? Could I afford them at the time? Of course not. Of course not. But with hard work and dedication, I got a pair sitting in my hands right now. Look, Birks, comfortable, everyday summer shoe. You know what I'm saying? I could make 1,000 fits off of a Birkenstock alone. If I sat here and said, look, I'm going to style these Birks, I promise you could make at least 15 to 20 fits and still have more ideas left over. Cop you some Birks. If you're into fashion, cop you shoes that can go with about 90% of your outfits. If you cop shoes that can go with 90% of your outfits, I promise you, you are good. You can be a minimalist. You know, you don't have to be the type of dude who has a lot of clothes in your arsenal. You don't have to be the type of dude who has a lot of clothes in your arsenal. You could just have that one shoe and then 3 pairs of pants, 10 pairs of shirts, and you're good for the year. I'm telling you, you're good for the year. You know, just make sure you wash them. Make sure you wash them. I know some dirty them up. Y'all some dirty. Some of y'all just Birkenstocks. Make sure you cop them. You need these. All right? You need these. I wasn't even a big slides guy, you know what I'm saying? Because I was the type of kid who was clumsy. I was the type of kid who, you know, you wear slides, always falling off my feet, especially the Adidas slides. My feet was somehow, you know, I loved running. And any kid who knows to run in slides, your foot, you hit that wrong turn, your whole front foot come flying out the front of the slide, and now you're just stuck in between your foot. Now, you know, you ever run so fast that the slide just gets stuck, your front of the foot go through the slide, and then it gets stuck on your ankle? Has that ever happened to any of you? Just me? Alright. But Birkenstocks, cop them. We're nearing the end of this video. You know, we basically got the fit together. Now, with this fit, it is a little basic. If you want to go real basic, you can leave the crib just like this and go about your day. Go about your day and chill. Always invest in white socks. You will need them for the summer, especially for the summer. Especially for the summer. And clean white socks too. Alright? Clean white socks too. It's the only time white is right. It's when you need a white tee and some white socks. But, you know, you can style this with a nice fitted. Can't find my fitted right now. I might have to buy a new one. You know, I've had that fitted for years now, so I think it's time I retire it. Or you could go a little different. Bucket hats. Hashtag make bucket hats cool again 2023. That's what we gotta do. Hashtag make bucket hats cool again 2023. It's making a comeback. Alright? Hop on that train. Hop on that train before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing about fashion. Hop on that train before it's too late. You know? Nobody wants to be that guy who's always late to the party. But look, bucket hats making a return. Cop yourself one. So this is the outfit, alright? Look, you know, it's clean, it's simple. You know what I'm saying? I like it, I'm jacking it. I look like definitely a character straight out of like Boy Meets World or, you know, Dawson's Creek or something. You know, one of those 90s little grown-up shows. Nice outfit for fishing, nice outfit for just chilling with your boys. Nice cozy outfit, and it's fly. It's fly. Style this fit. If you like it, you know what I'm saying? Show some love, show some support. Let me know down below. If you don't like the fit, the door. This is Ferg from when we finish. You know, we just styled a summer outfit. You know what I'm saying? I guess you call this like episode 1 or something. You know, I got all summer. You know, I'm trying to come up with innovative ways to make these videos, show a little bit of my personality, and really just, you know, vibe out with you niggas. Just chill with you niggas. But listen, for anyone who's friends with DDG, check up on them, yo. Check up on them, because they coming a little relentless on Twitter right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, give him a hug today. He really needs it, okay? This is Ferg from when we finish. See ya!